Hello Flosstube, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday, November 5th, 2023, and welcome back to my Flosstube series here on YouTube, where I talk about all things stitching, quilting, anything that you can do with a needle. That is what we talk about during this series. In today's episode, we will be talking about one finish. Not enough FO yet, but I have a finish. I have lots of new starts. I went on a little start palooza. I also have a whip. I have quite a lot of haul. Some amazing stitchy kindness from you guys that I want to share with everyone. And of course, some giveaways. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please keep watching. We are going to start today with a finish. I am doing weekly Stitch With Me during the next few weeks where we are stitching on ornaments. These Stitch With Me's are live on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I invite you all to come stitch and hang out with me, whether you're stitching ornaments or not. My first stitch that I started and finished, and I call this stitch in a day because it almost was stitched in a day, is the Holiday Hoopla Christmas by With Thy Needle and Thread. And here is my finished stitched piece. This was stitched on 36 count Overcast by Color and Cotton, using the called for overdyed threads. I stitched one strand over two, and I absolutely love this. Now, one thing I do want to mention is this was a club linen from Color and Cotton. So it is not available yet that I know of, but you can always message Color and Cotton to find out for sure. I love this. I love the little decorative stitch here for the hat. And then there's a Smyrna for the pom-pom. I will be finishing this on one of the snowflakes from Chantal of 141 Designs Mystery Make-Along box. I'm hopeful that one of these snowflakes will make the final cut and will be added to her shop later on. But I will be finishing my stitch on one of these snowflakes. So again, that is my only finish for the last little bit since we've last visited. Now, I'm not going to get rid of this piece of fabric, but instead we're going to go straight in to new starts. And in my ornament stitching bag, I had also put this. So if you will remember from a couple of Flosstubes back, I shared the stitches that I will be working on first for ornaments, and when I have those stitched, I will pull more from my stash or from my new chart haul, whatever the case may be. In my kit, or in my bag, is a Classic Christmas by Hands On Design. And without even switching fabric, I went ahead and started this stitch over here on the other corner. I'm not using the called for floss because I actually also have kitted in my bag, and I had kitted this up last year, this chart from Hands On Design called Red Sleds. I had kitted this up with all of the called for overdyed, and I loved the colors, and in fact, I loved them a little bit more than what was shown here on this chart. So that is what I'm using. I did share them in this last week's Stitch With Me, but I am going to show them here as well on camera in case anyone is interested. I may have to pull another color. I haven't decided yet, but right now I am using Gentle Arts Chalk, Gentle Arts Avocado, Gentle Arts Spinach. Oh, Ethan's sneezing. Weeks Dye Works Kohl, and Weeks Dye Works Louisiana Hot Sauce. So these are the colors I am using right now. This is stitching up so cute. It's so tiny and adorable. Now, I was asked in this last week's Stitch With Me what I would finish this on. And I think I am going to finish it on one of these 3 finishing boards from Chantal. Well, 2 are from this year's box and 1 was from last year's and now is available in the shop. If I'm figuring correctly, it should fit. Again, this is 36 count Overcast by Color and Cotton. It would fit on this present, this ornament shape here, which I think is a fun one for either a square or a circle, or the tobacco basket finish from last year and also still available. So one of those I believe is what I will be using to finish the A Classic Christmas by Hands On Design. So that was my new ornament start for the week. I'm eager to get back to this one. My next new start was my November 1st start. For November 1st, I decided to start an autumn chart that I have had for a few weeks now and wanted to get started, and that is Autumn Quaker by Primrose Cottage. I just love the monochromatic design, and of course, I just love everything about this. So beautiful. The called for floss is Pumpkin Pie by Color and Cotton, and it is gorgeous. I know that maybe on screen you don't see the variegation, but in the stitch you really do. You can see it here in the finish. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare, and hopefully you'll be able to see it in my start. And I just have a nice little start here. In fact, my needle's still in here because this was the last thing. Well, let's be real. My needle's in most of my fabric, but this was the last thing that I worked on before filming. I started down in the bottom left corner and I'm working my way across, and then I think I'll just work my way up is my plan. I am stitching on 36 count Milk and Honey by Fiber on a Whim using 1 strand of floss over 2 linen threads. And you guys, I mean, I couldn't love this more. It stitches very, very easily. I probably could have been further, but I've been tired. I've been tired in the evenings this week. So I'm happy with it in real life, and you can see the variegation. So hopefully maybe in some photos as I am stitching this, you'll be able to see that a little bit better, but it is just so, so pretty. And you'll see in my haul that I have kind of gone all in on these Quaker designs. So again, this is Autumn Quaker by Primrose Cottage, and this was my new start number 2. New start number 3, I decided to get started on one of the Jingle Ball projects, assignments, if you will. I signed up for several classes for the Jingle Ball, and one of them is Santa's Night Tree by Hello from Liz Matthews. I absolutely love the tree-shaped finishes, and I'm excited to learn from Liz and see how she does her tree finishes. While I absolutely love this chart, I don't necessarily love the blue fabric for my personal decor. It doesn't really match the rest of my holiday decor, so I decided to go ahead and switch up the fabric. After talking with a couple of friends who are also taking the class, Jessica, Sweetwater Stitcher, and I kind of settled on, we think that this beautiful old linen from XJU Design is going to be perfect. So this more neutral, I suppose, old linen, it is called old linen after all, is going to be a great nice neutral, and I think the colors will look really nice on it. Now, I love that my dogs are squeaking. So this is the floss palette. I did get the kit for this class, and this is the floss that came. So I did do the little floss toss here on it. I think the only color that maybe won't show up great is Seagull. I need to double check where this is. I think it's in a house. I think I'll still be okay, but I can always swap it out if I need to. But I thought the colors looked good on it. I was most concerned with my White Lightning, making sure that was going to pop on it, and I like it. I only have a small start. I watched Liz's Flosstube from a couple of weeks ago, I think now, and she mentioned starting at the bottom, because if you get this big chunk done, the rest goes fast. These are actually some embellishments that we will be stitching on during class, and then we will be doing the tree finish. Now, you don't have to have it done in order to attend the class, but I'm going to do my very best. She mentioned how many stitches you had to do each week. I'm sure I'm already behind, but I am going to do my best. I only have a tiny, tiny little start down here at the bottom, but my hope is to get it all the way down across the bottom here, and then just start working my way up. Once you get to these little things here, this is going to go pretty quick, but it's this big chunk down here that I'm going to try to knock out first. So this is Santa's Night Tree by Hello from Liz Matthews. This will not be available to be purchased until probably, I mean, I can't say for sure, but generally it's about a year from a class or retreat date. And the Jingle Bell is that first weekend in December. Let's talk about whips. So I only have one other whip that I worked on this week, and that is Wee Santa from Heart and Hand. This is part of Stitchy Friends Stitch Along, which has concluded, and Nichol is not on time, but I think with a couple of evenings of stitching, I will have this guy knocked out. I did make really good progress. I am very happy with my progress, so I'm not going to beat myself up. I am using the called for overdyeds. I have them all here on a floss style that I got from Chantal over a year ago, I believe. I am stitching mine on 40 count blush linen by Zweigart. Again, using all the called for threads, 1/2. I love it. I really, really love the pinks and the reds and even the blue on this blush fabric. Now, he will look a little bit better when I get his eyes and his cheeks in, but I think he's adorable. I've been doing a little outlining so that I can just sit and do fill in. So I will go ahead and get the rest of his coat outlined with the red over here. And then really it's just fill in a little bit of detail, fill in, and then those flowers, which I was able to stitch all of these in one evening or one day. I did a little in the morning and a little in the evening. So I really think I could knock all of this out in a couple of good evenings of stitching, and that is my hope. I think I'm going to turn it into a little pillow, but I haven't completely decided yet. But I will put the hashtag along the bottom of the screen right here. Follow along with that and definitely tag the Stitchy friends so they can see your progress if you're stitching on this too. I want to talk about my upcoming SAL. It is the Snow Magical SAL. We are going to be stitching Snow Magical with Thy Needle and Thread starting November 29th. It is the Wednesday after Thanksgiving. It's a 5-week SAL, 4 weeks of stitching, an off week for the Christmas week, and then we will come back and I will have a pre-recorded and edited video for the finishing tutorial on January 3rd. We are going to be finishing the freeze frame on the wonderful, or the Snow Magical, pardon me, on the wonderful freeze frame finishing snow globe board by 141 Design Co. And mine is in the house, so I wanted to show it to you. I will be stitching my stitch on a 40 count linen. These two pieces actually go on the other side. I want to show you, I have not glued mine together yet. And it goes like this because that is going to make the base sturdy so that it stands up and that it's a freestanding piece when it's all glued together, obviously. That is what I love about it. Now, Chantal has a fantastic video. It is going to be linked right here in the corner of your screen, as well as down in the description box. And you can go check it out. She has cut the finished sizes for 14, 16, 36, and 40 so that you can see what your stitch will look like. Now, for this board, 40 is again what I will be stitching on, but because I know not everyone loves stitching on 40 count or even 36 count fabric, Chantal generously sized up her snow globe for the bigger or lower counts of fabric, I guess is how I want to say that, so that anyone who wants to participate and finish on this can, which is absolutely amazing. Now, a couple of things I want to note. If you do a 36 and you want to finish on this size board, your finish is basically going to go out to the edge. Again, in that video that I have linked, Chantal will show you that. 40 fits the best on this board, or it leaves more room, not the best. 40 is going to leave a little room for some rickrack and all of that. On the bigger board, I really think that 14 or 28 fits very nicely. 16 or 32 would also work, but you would probably want to mat it on another fabric. But definitely check out our video because that visual is fantastic for showing you exactly the size that your finished stitch will be on the finishing board. So I hope that helps a little bit as far as direction and choosing a fabric. Now the called for is 40 count Tobias linen by Seraphim. I don't actually have that. I have not completely decided what fabric I'm going to use. I will be figuring that out and finalizing this week. However, I really do love 40 count vintage country mocha, and generally white looks amazing on it. So I think that, and I have this, so I think I might be using vintage country mocha, and I will link to that down below in case you're interested. Once you stitch on it, it looks great. I'm going to do a floss toss and I will share a photo of that, and I'll definitely share if I finalize that in my next Flosstube. But this is the Snow Magical SAL that will be starting November 29th. Also coming soon, or I believe this actually just started, is a SAL for Emily Call's latest pattern that was just released on November 1st called Quilted Christmas. I love it. And because these gals are having a sale, I am going to join in. Now, I have not chosen my fabric or my floss, so I still need to do that yet and then get this going. I am going to start with the snowman, which is what I think they are all starting on, but I am going to do all 3 of these. This sale is being hosted by Anna, Christy of Java Girl Stitches, and Chris Rose, and I will put their or tag them down below. And the sal for this is Quilted Christmas Sal, which you can see here across the screen. So use that hashtag when you are stitching along. But I am a quilter too, and so I just loved the quilt blocks in this, and I do love snowmen. I love that the snowman has all of this great quilt block detail. So I wanted to let you know, and I will have more for this once I choose my threads and everything and fabric. So I will be sharing that next week. Last for coming soon. This is my birthday month, and so I am going to be doing a birthday start, and I have chosen my birthday start. I decided that I am going to stitch Hello Autumn by Teresa Kogut. And it is a big one. It's a big girl, I guess is how that's called. And I am going to do a sal. Let me see if I decided. Hello Autumn Birthday Sal is what I am going to use for my hashtag. That's across the screen here. And look for, I will have a breakdown of how I'm going to stitch this. This is going to be kind of broken down into assignments, if you will. This won't be my typical sal, at least well, it won't be my typical sal where we stitch for 4 weeks generally and then have a finishing tutorial. This is pretty involved. This is a very busy time of the year, but I love autumn and I love this chart. I was so excited to get this book. I love everything in it. I know I shared that with you last time. So I think I'm going to break this down probably over the next year. I don't necessarily have a goal end date yet. I will have one when I post this for my birthday start. I do know that I will start, the first month will be stitching the border and making sure that meets up. And then it will likely be little motifs monthly until we're done. I do want to have this done by my birthday next year, by November of next year. So I'm hoping to probably finish it August, September, October. We'll see though. Like I said, I'm still working on doing a visual handout for how I'm going to break this down. But if you want to stitch along with me, please use hashtag Hello Autumn Birthday Sal, and I would love for you to stitch along with me because I'm very excited. Now, fabric and floss, I have pulled what I'm using. Not called for. What this sample was stitched on was Fawn by Picture This Plus. I decided I would like something a little darker that my white pumpkins might pop on a little bit better. Which the white is not white, it's 3866. But this is some Duxbury fabric by Fox and Rabbit. I have this in my stash. This is 36 count, right? Yes, Duxbury, which is what I'm going to stitch on. You can see I've pulled my DMC. There is one overdyed that I have not pulled yet. Let me tell you what that guy is. Indian Summer by Weeks Dye Works. So I will need to pull that. But this is going to be my birthday start. We're going to start with the border, and I don't need it for that yet. Anyway, that's actually the barn. But I would love, if anyone wants to join in with me, I would absolutely love it. I'm a Kansas girl, so this always reminds me of the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. And so I kind of sing If I Only Had a Brain in my head. Please tell me I'm not the only one. I don't know why that keeps popping in. But I'm excited to get started on this. If you have not stitched a Teresa Kogut chart, they are beautiful. They are in color and I love it. I'm very excited. I will have this framed. That's why there won't be a finishing tutorial. More than likely, once we get through the Snow Magical Sal and my Stitch With Me Wednesdays are done, we will transition into a Stitch With Me working on this. Just kind of a general stitch with me. Right now we're doing ornaments. We'll transition into the Sal, and then we'll transition into this before we move on to probably the next Sal. Just something fun and kind of a long-term project for 2024. Oh, I don't want to put that away. Actually, and I'm going to probably use Duxbury again. I do want to say that I am going to do a Thanksgiving start out of his book too. Let me cover it up really quick. There we go. Okay. I am going to start Folksy Thomas on Thanksgiving. I've also pulled all of the colors for him. I may stitch him on Milk and Honey instead of Duxbury. That's kind of what I think I'm going to do, actually. There's no white or ivory, ecru, whatever. So I probably will use Milk and Honey for that. But I thought he was really fun. And so that will be my Thanksgiving start this year. All right. Let's talk cross stitch haul. So I picked up the Hands-On Design Tree Lot chart. My friend Shari and I are going to be stitching this, but we think we're going to finish them into tree shapes rather than the rectangle and finish them on spools for stems. For the little, stand. Words are hard. We're going to stitch on 28 count Dusk by Picture This Plus. And here's what that looks like. Now, I have found when I am stitching on a dark fabric, I like to stitch on 28, 32 maybe, but 28, 25, this is 28. And this is a Picture This Plus, and this is called Dusk. And I think these will look super pretty on here. I think we're going to do a color conversion, and I will let you know what that is when we have picked that out. So that is my first little bit of haul, and lucky me, I actually had Dusk in my stash. Then Shari has been stitching these, and then Jessica and I, Jessica the Sweetwater Stitcher, and I were talking about it. Shari has been stitching these, and she has changed the text that's blue to red, which is what I thought I would do. I know I probably shared these last year because I did pick these up at the Jingle Ball, but they're readily available now. Shari stitched them. She stitched them quick. I am going to do that, and I did do a color conversion. I have not completely settled on it yet, so that will be coming. But I will show you the colors I've chosen. I will be stitching these on 28 count Dusk as well. I literally just pulled some recent floss that I've gotten in the Color and Cotton Club. More than likely, that's what I will use. So I will be stitching these as part of my ornaments as well. So that's not really haul, but I did want to mention it. But I did pick up the Père Noël from Hands-On Design, which is new. Uses a lot of the same, well, it uses the same colors. And I'm going to do the same thing. I don't know that I'll do the letters in red, but I'm going to do them in something different. I don't know what. White, green. We shall see. But they all kind of go together, and I love that. So that is going to be added to the ornament stitching. Let's talk the rest of my haul, and of course it's going to be a lot of ornaments. I got the Reindeer Games from Brenda Gervais of With Thy Needle and Thread. This will be added to my ornament stitching. Absolutely so cute. I love these. I picked up Peppermint and Pine, also by With Thy Needle and Thread. Love these as well. I think they're beautiful. Really, everything that Brenda Gervais came out with, I love. Light of Winter also is absolutely stunning. I have seen several people starting this, and it is beautiful. I doubt I started this year. I know me. I also got my Floss Frenzy, which is my Weeks Dye Works club. And this was the colors. That is a bright green. I do not foresee myself using chartreuse, but I love the rest of these. So let's go ahead. Chestnut is one of my all-time favorite browns, but I did get this. I am part of the Floss Frenzy Club and also the Floss Fix Club at Fat Quarter Shop. I love getting additions to my floss each month because I was able to pull most of my floss for recent projects from that. I also received my labels from the Sweetwater Label Club. I'm part of the club for Sweetwater Labels. They also have really cute teas. I did pick up a Christmas tea, so I'm excited about that, but this is a subscription. Love adding those custom labels to my projects, my quilting projects. And then I mentioned when I showed you my Autumn Quaker, I got Christmas Quaker, and it is beautiful. I will say, and I am going to link to this video up here in the corner as well and down below, Sherry of Colorado Cross Stitcher. I can't remember the video, but again, I will link it here so you can go check it out. In one of her recent videos, she did a color conversion actually for both the autumn and the Christmas. And both of them are multiple colors instead of monochromatic. The Christmas one, oh my, they're both beautiful, but the Christmas one, oh my goodness, you guys, it's stunning. I absolutely love it. So I might be doing that because I was so inspired, but I definitely wanted to mention that. I picked up Autumn Quilt. The colors are just so pretty. And I love fall most of all. And then the floss to stitch these. I'm just going to kit all of these up for future start. And of course, more Primrose Cottage, Christmas trees, and stitching please. I'm sure this will be a quick stitch. I'm throwing this in my Christmas stitching for this year. Absolutely adorable. Love, love, love it. In addition to the freeze frame, I also got this cobweb corner from Hands On Design. It is from my Hands On Design piece, but from 141 Design. So here's how it goes. This is a fun little finish for a circular design. Absolutely so cute. That's how all the pieces go together. You will want to secure it. But I am more than likely going to finish a classic haunt on this if I don't use the freeze frame for it. But I wanted to show this in case you're finishing up some Halloween stitching and want something cute to finish them on. I absolutely love this cobweb corner. My last little bit of haul is some Benzie design for felt stitching. So I actually have been wanting to pick these up for a while. But this is the rolled rose, the, what's it called? Fringe. And then this is like the little, it's called what? Sepals? I'm probably saying that wrong. I like floral design flowers, not my thing. I love them. But I had been wanting to pick these up for a while. And on Benzie Design, they show how to, you know, assemble some of these things. Like they show examples. And I have been wanting to do it. So they cut felt really nicely. And to make florals for finishing and even to add to our cross stitch finishing. So that's why I picked these up. I also want to show you a couple of felt color combinations that I picked up from Benzie Design. Oh, and I also got some pom-poms. I know this is way more than I need, but they could be snowballs to finish my cup of cheer hat. And so sweet. They included in here, Crystal from Benzie Design sent this rainbow, which I absolutely love, and I'm going to put up in my craft room. So, Frank, no. So I love that. Thank you so much, Crystal. But I want to show you two of the colorways of felt that I picked up. So first up, this is called Winter Glow. And you can see that this felt is the 100% Bellwether felt, and then it's got the coating. That one does, and this one does. So it just comes in a colorway. These are sheets rather than rolls, and I have some fun plans for these. But I picked up that Winter Glow colorway. And I've also picked up the Crimson Holiday colorway. I might have got some of these mixed up. It doesn't really matter. But those are the colorways I got. Obviously, lots of kind of traditional colors, and then even some pretty pinks and things. Love these, and I will be doing some fun little tutorials with these coming up soon. Stitchy Kindness. Full disclosure, I filmed this once, and I filmed it talking to nothing that was recording. So, I'm super afraid things are completely out of order now. Oh, they are. All right, first thing, Susie sent me a birthday card. Look at the stitching on there. Susie, thank you so much for this. Absolutely beautiful. It matches my craft room. I love it. Thank you, Susie. Donna sent this beautiful pumpkin card and some charts for me to share in future giveaways. Thank you, Donna. Donna sent the Itch to Stitch, Sweet Laurel, Lady Claus, and Citrus Summer. Thank you so much. Amanda sent this beautiful card, and yes, this is all stitching as well, this whole thing. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And Amanda sent some charts also to share for future giveaways. These are incredible. So this is a company I have not heard of. This is Halloween Birdhouse, but see the birdhouse button? It comes with it. That is so cool, and there's several of them. So here's Christmas Birdhouse. Also comes with the birdhouse to attach. So cute. Then this is by Raise the Roof Designs, Christmas Land, and also has buttons in it. So cute. Hey Pumpkin from Fat Quarter Shop, and a Mirabella. This is the Nightingale. Okay. Next, okay, that was Donna's package. Let me put things back in the right order. Literally, that totally messed me up that I talked forever and showed you all of this stuff to no one. That's fine. So this is a birthday present from Laura. She sent this beautiful card, and then the present had this wrapped around it with this adorable bee gift tag. So pretty. She made me this darling mini album, which does tie shut. I'm not going to retie it. Look at the spine. Look at the little charm detail. All of the beautiful finishing detail on this. The decorations on the cover. When you open it up, I have to show you the inside. There is this little it's a magnetic closure, and it opens. Is that not the coolest? So pretty. I'm going to show you all the pages. And then more little interactive. I mean, so cool. Laura, thank you so much. It's so pretty. So pretty. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. And then I literally gasped when I opened this. Pinky, who has sent me beautiful, beautiful things in the past, treasures. I have one of them up there. It's a little pincushion. She also made me a beautiful needle book that I still use. Even though I make needle books, I use the one that she sent me. I love it. But she made me this beautiful card. And then she made this card, but it's blank inside with an envelope, which I'm sure I can mail it. I don't know if I can part with it. This is stitching. It's all stitching. It is so detailed and intricate. So pretty. But that's not it. Wait, there's more. I'm going to show you. There's so much to show you. So this cute little bag comes, a little crocheted bag. And inside, oops, we have a counting pen. And we have, I think, coasters. That's what I would use these for. Sunflower coasters. I live in Kansas. That's the sunflower state. Coasters galore. And then little sunflowers. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm just dying. These are so stinking cute. I can't wait to do some fun things with these. I hope it's okay. I am going to share one of these with my friend Lori, who's a fellow Kansas girl and loves sunflowers, because I think she would love it. But oh my goodness, these are amazing. Thank you. But wait, there's more. I mean, this is like a treasure trove. I don't want to lose that pin. So what I actually opened up first was this guy. Look at that pumpkin. Look at the detail. Is that not beautiful? I mean, it is stunning, stunning, stunning. And another one. It's kind of rainbow. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. And look at it. These are going to be part of the centerpiece for my Thanksgiving table. I waited. I'm going to go tuck them in there now. I wanted to show them during Flosstube first. I love these so much. Thank you, Pinky. We'll treasure these. Love, love, love. Thank you so much. I couldn't believe it when I opened it. It was just delightful, so thank you. Okay, this next thing, there's no note. So I don't know if Mag Eyes sent this to me or if somebody sent this to me. So can you let me know? Did the magnet come out? Oh no, it's in there. If somebody sent this to me, let me know, because I would like to thank you. If Mag Eyes sent it, thank you. So Mag Eyes sent, or I got this. It has all the information about the magnifier. It's got magnifiers in it. This is that awesome little headgear so you can see what you're working on. and then this magnet. So let's see, there's 1.6, 2.0, and this is 2.75, right? Yes. So thank you so much, either to Mag Eyes or whoever sent it to me. I am excited to try that out. Okay, last but not least, this actually was a start and a finish this week. Well, I'll show it in a minute. My friend Shari sent this beautiful card. Yes, Shari stitched this, but Shari also designs these charts for Lawn Fawn. So definitely, they're all free. You can check them out, but absolutely love this. Beautiful card. And then she sent some charts for future giveaways. So we have Annie B's Country Christmas 1, Country Christmas 2, and Country Christmas 3. I will give these away as a bundle here pretty soon. And then we have Shannon Christine Christmas Baking. And then Shari sent a kitted up project. And I mean, she kitted it up. So she sent, and I should have taken a picture before I did mine. I stitched mine during a lunch hour this week, less than 50 minutes, but she kitted it up. It's this clock from IKEA. I'm sorry for the glare of my studio lights. It's a clock from IKEA. She kitted it up with all of the DMC yarn. It's probably not called yarn, but it's beautiful colors and even a needle with an eye big enough to stitch this. Thank you, Shari. But you pop off the cover, you stitch it up and put the cover back on. I just need to put a battery in the back and a hook and hang this on the wall in my rainbowy craft room. So yay! Thank you, Shari. Now this clock is from IKEA. I did save this packaging. There is the barcode and the product number in case anybody is interested. I think Shari said these clocks are $3. $3. So if you want to do something fun, have a fun little project, it is awesome. Okay, and I think that's it for Stitchy Mail. Giveaways. I actually have not heard back from most of the winners I've drawn over the last, I think, 3 Flosstubes. So I have chosen new winners for some of the prizes. Some of them I am just going to put back into rotation for future giveaways. But from Flosstube 59, I did not hear from the winner, so I have chosen a new winner, Janan Daughter. If this is your comment on the screen, you have won the Stitch Quarterly from Fat Quarter Shop. This is the complete stitched project. Please email me at the email down in the description below, and I will get that mailed out to you. I chose a new winner for the Stitching with the Housewives bundle from Flosstube 60. This is 3 charts, the floss for November, and also some pale gray gingham fabric pieces. The winner is Patty Worthen. Patty, if this is your comment, please email me. Also from Flosstube 60, I was giving away the Cuckoo Bird sampler and this beautiful oatmeal fabric. The winner now is Debbie Domagal. Debbie, if this is your comment, please email me. And now we have the Flosstube winners from Flosstube 61. The winners of the mystery make-along box are Carrie Ari and Denise Evans. Congratulations, ladies. The winner of the support group Stitch. This was donated by a viewer. That's the floss style. There's plenty of floss left to stitch this. This goes to Robin Niehaus. Robin, please email me. products down. All right. From Flosstube 62, the winner of the Heart in Hand Doodles Autumn, Kathy Cozier. Kathy, if that is your comment, please email me. Silver Creek Samplers Flying Lesson. The winner is Kathy Paskey. Kathy, please give me an email at the email down below. Autumn Rules and Welcome Autumn Bundle. This goes to Deborah Messenger. Congratulations, Deborah. A Turkey's Thanks goes to Jay Manella. Please email me. In your emails, everyone, if you could send your mailing address, but also tell me what you won, that helps a ton. Stitching Autumn, these adorable little spools, goes to Ladybug 98. And that is completely caught up with my winners. I have 2 bundles for you guys today. In order to be considered for the giveaways, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, please be over 18, and please be U.S. resident only. I will have you leave a keyword in your comment to be considered to win. I use the random comment picker to choose. So the first bundle today is a Country Cottage Needleworks Christmas bundle. We have Let Us Adore Him, Snowy Reindeer, Snowy Cottage, and then December Cottage. And December Cottage has the fabric and the floss. It's all kitted up and ready to go for you. These were all donated by generous viewers. Please leave the word country in your comment. And then we have another Primrose Cottage bundle this week, also donated by viewers. We have Welcome Home and Christmas Rules. Please leave the word believe somewhere in your comment to be considered for this giveaway. Thank you guys so much for spending part of your day with me. I appreciate you all so, so much. I cannot wait to visit with you again. And I hope you all have a wonderful stitchy week. We'll see you next time. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, click that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to always be notified when I have a new Flosstube stitching or quilting video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.